Hello, Lyon Jewellers again here. We'd like to introduce you to a rather beautiful gemstone called Amethyst. It's the birthstone for February, which we have coming up, and we have a number of pieces on offer here at Lyon, which I'd like to introduce to you. Now, the first piece, which I have on my small finger, is a rather exceptional oval cut amethyst surrounded by 2 rows of diamonds. But what's particular about this amethyst, it is that it is very, very rich and of fine colour. It's over 6 carat in size, all set in 18 carat white gold. The finger size can be altered if necessary. But if we can just capture this, you will see that the top of the table, it's been faceted, beautifully faceted. Now normally when you see a lot of gemstones, whether they be diamonds or coloured gemstones, you normally have a flat table facet. With this particular one, in order to bring out this lovely colour of amethyst that we have here, they've actually faceted it, so it does look a little bit different and rather exceptional. Now this particular piece is £6,000, 6,600 to be precise. And I shall show you another one. Now this is just over 3 carats, but you will see still a very nice clear amethyst. It's what we call an emerald cut, where you have this rectangular shape with the corners cut off, again in white gold, set with small diamonds throughout the mount, as you can see, which is rather nice. Now this particular one is nearly £1,500. If it had a very fine amethyst in like we have here, it would feasibly add another £500 to £700 to the price. So it gives you a very good variation in prices for the birthstone of February, and we can obviously tailor make something like this to suit your budget. Now the other 2 pieces of jewellery which I'd like to show you, the Amethyst Bracelet, known as a Lyon bracelet. This is all made in individual colours out of 9 carat yellow gold and joined together by these little rings, which makes it very flexible, which means that it sits well on the wrist and doesn't have a tendency to turn. Now we've set this in yellow gold because on a bracelet the contrasting colour of the yellow and the beautiful purple amethyst tend to enhance each other, so it does finish off the bracelet rather nice. And if you look at the fastener, it has a V fastener which will fit into, you can see this part here, little tongue that fits in, and then we have a safety catch which once it's on you can then fasten the safety catch, so you have all the added protection. Now that particular piece is £650. It will fit most wrists. If necessary, if the lady has a very small wrist, we can always take one out. There isn't a problem in doing that, and you may say, well, you know, if we take 2 out, what are we going to do with it? In our workshops we'll convert them to either earring studs or even little drops to match. So it's quite flexible, and that's the beauty of the Lyon bracelet. Now moving on to this 18 carat white gold little piece, we bought the amethyst separately. Again, it's a beautiful coloured amethyst, and it's a triangular cut, and it has this unusual drop pendant with a collar which is all diamond set. The chain itself is fixed so that it sits perfectly on the neckline and doesn't have a tendency to turn. So that's the beauty of that one. Now this again is 6 carats in size. Not an expensive piece, that, £1,500. And again we have a solid white gold chain. It's very strong. If this was ever broken, this style of chain is also repairable, so you don't see any damage or joints. It's very good, very good chain. And here we have a lobster claw with 2 ring settings, so the lady, if she prefers, can wear it a little bit shorter depending on the neckline that she wants it to match. So that's amethyst, a beautiful stone, part of the quartz family, but you do see some exceptional colours in this particular crystal, and rather nice for February. So if we can help you, please call in and see us, or give us a call, and we'll only be too pleased to help you. Thank you very much for listening. Bye bye now.